SBO, website building, LSA, website accessibility, and many, many more. Whatever product that you have, once you want to sell it to a client, you would click that product and you would go through an onboarding process. The onboarding process really differs from client to client. The wholesale prices differ from client to client, product to product. The wholesale is also differ from product to product. So I'm not going to go into examples of this onboarding flow, which I'll show you in a second. And there you would go into the training of the specific program that you have from us. Again, whether it's a solo agency and you're focusing on a specific product, or the more expanded agencies like Umbrella Local. And there you will see how to onboard clients and how to price clients on each one of the products that you have. Okay, but I just wanted to show you this. This is where you basically, so with specific clients, started a paper as SEO, mark up and finish the setup. The system reminds me. Additional things you can do from the contact section is create a snapshot report, which I'll go into in a second. And you can obviously update the contact information, add payment sources. You can send them a digital link to add their payment sources in a secure way. Quotes are type of products that require a specific quote. Okay, so for example, we went with a pay-per-result SEO example. On the local level, we have productized prices, but on a national level, we need a quote. So some products that require a quote have different process, which is basically a form that you, and then you would go into a conversation using the inbox section here with the vendor until they quote you, and then you can mark up the quote and sell to the client. More on that again in the dedicated onboarding and pricing training for each product that have. I also had notes like in the CRM specific to this client, and here you can see all the reports that you generated, which are snapshot reports. I'm going to get to that in the marketing section. Going up here, because I mentioned that, the inbox section is only for communication between you and vendors that you requested a quote from. If you have not requested a quote from any vendor, there is no reason that you would use vendor chat. Okay? Vendors have their own chat section, and you have your own chat section, which is this inbox. Okay? And you can write back to the vendor, and once that conversation reaches the point where you both agree on price and scope, you can then click on that price, mark it up, and sell it to your client directly via the platform. Okay? Great. Calendar section. The calendar section is basically the umbrella version of Calendly. If you know it, it's a booking software. You can go here, edit your calendar, associate whatever calendar system you're using. We usually recommend for new companies, new agencies, we recommend using G Suite. It's just cheap, simple, and quite expansive. Has a calendar, email, and obviously everything that you have in Drive, which is docs, presentations, and everything else that you need. So you can easily integrate your Google Calendar. Here, you can define the calendar settings, the name of the calendar, the time zone, the days that you're available, how many weeks into the future you're available in, the timeline, your Zoom link, or whatever screen share, video conferencing link that you're using. You can define event types. So for example, one-on-one marketing consultation, you can do a 30-minute discovery meeting, you can do a 15-minute, whatever. Even if you're doing HR for yourself, you're trying to hire people, you can create one that is called interviews, 1 hour, and define what you want to define about that specific meeting. Mainly the title, the name, the duration, and the description, and you can add questions exactly like in Calendly. So when somebody books a meeting with you, they have to answer these questions, and if they don't, they can't book a meeting. It's a great qualifier, also a great way to avoid people that basically you don't want to talk to, right? Again, a qualifier. Once you define the general setting, create an event for yourself, you maybe blocked sometimes that you want to make sure people cannot book a time with you, then you can take the link, from the calendar and basically send it to anybody that you want via email. You can also send the specific event link like you see here, and then they will just go ahead and book on your calendar directly from here. Very simple, very intuitive, basically like Calendly. We're saving you some Calendly money, and it's obviously integrated directly into your contact section and into your platform, which makes it just easier and faster than paste information from your Calendly in Umbrella. Transaction section is exactly how it sounds. You have payments coming in. You can see the payments here, and you have payouts. What is the difference? Customer payments are payments coming in from customers. So if you're using Umbrella to bill your end client, right? Or if you're using Umbrella, it doesn't actually matter. Whether you're using Umbrella to bill your own clients or you're paying wholesale and you bill your clients with your own billing solution, you'll see whatever money is coming from that transaction here. Payouts is where you bill your client via Umbrella, and you mark up, and Umbrella remits some of the payment to you and keeps the wholesale price. So this is what we call payouts, and you will see them in this tab. Training Center, super important, and basically the first place you're going to go to after you are finished watching this video. Again, depending on the type of program that you have, whether it's a solo agency or UPA or Umbrella Local Pro, or other programs that you use, you'll see the relevant training, right? If you just have AI marketing solution from UDTI, you would see just a UDTI training. If you just have a ULSA, you will see just a ULSA training, and so on and so forth. Depending on what you have, and those of you who have, for example, Umbrella Local, you have an Umbrella Local training, you would click on the relevant training course that you're part of, and it will take you through all the information that you need about the products that you need to sell, how you get started quickly, the pricing, how you onboard clients, everything that you need, including website setup. For those of you who don't have an email provider, domain, logo creation, we have a logo generator, name choosing if you're just starting out, and of course, going in deeper into scaling and marketing tactics, and some live recordings that we have for you. Depending on the program that you have, you'll have different trainings. Depending on the trainings, you'll see a little bit of a different information here. But all the training in all the programs, we include in all of them an overview of the product, an overview of the onboarding process, an overview of the pricing and the agreement structure, and some marketing tactics that will allow you to go to basically generate clients quickly. Okay, so again, once you're done with this video, go ahead to the training section and click on the relevant training for you. Marketing section. Marketing section, you have different subsections here. Brand settings is basically you have a few things that you want to take care of before you get started with your agency, assuming your agency is new. Obviously, an existing agency, you have these assets already ready to go. One, depending on the program that you have for Umbrella, you will get a website for Umbrella. The websites will be different. This is a demo account, so I have websites of a lot of different programs that we have. Okay, you will probably see one website. You will be able to go into the website and edit the subdomain, and once you're ready, you can also buy a domain. Go to that in a second, as you can see. There is an email. You'll be able to buy it, and once you buy a domain, you can white label your Umbrella website with your domain. So instead of the website called itamarlocal.umbrella site, it will be called, for example, if I buy the domain, platinumagency.com. Okay? Once you have created the website, once you have done this, created the subdomain, you'll be able to enter the website builder. The website builder is, you won't be able to see it here, but you have training on it because this is a demo account. The website builder is a full WYSIWYG builder. You can see it in the training sections that we have. We go over it. Just a second. Here, for example, we have a 5-minute overview of how you would use the website builder with additional information that you can access about more tutorials to understand how to use it. But essentially, it's super simple. If you ever used Wix, if you ever used Duda, if you ever used Model Solutions, if you ever used Weebly, if you ever used Square, any of those solutions, kind of a builder that is, you start with a beautiful template and the information we created for you, and then you can tweak it to make it personal for you. We urge you to tweak it as much as possible, A, because you want to create differentiation, B, for SEO purposes, we don't want the same content for everybody on all their website, and C, at the minimum, replace the logo and your information on the website. You want them calling your number and emailing you and not calling a demi number that we have on the template, okay? More on that in the website training that I just showed you. We go over this. Logo design. We have a logo generator. Depending on the program that you're on, this logo might be free for you. For example, Umbrella Local folks get a free logo. But even if the logo is not free for you, if you're, for example, in a different program, it's still a very low cost. I don't remember exactly. I think it's around $15. And to create an amazing logo. And your account manager, if you don't have an account manager, can help you decide on a company name if you need help with that. Pro domain and email, you have videos here exactly how to purchase pro domain emails. We have excellent price for you. We have G Suite prices that are lower than what you would buy G Suite for yourself. Instead of $6 a month or $7, it's only $4.50 for Umbrella. You save some money and you do it through us. And additionally, domains, if you really, really love your domain company, whether you're using GoDaddy, Namecheap, or somebody else, you can stay with them, no problem. You can buy domain from everywhere. If you want to buy a domain using Umbrella, it's going to be pretty cheap, I think, cheaper than what you would get it somewhere else. Invoice design. Once you have a logo, you have a company name, then you obviously want to make sure the invoice is customized to your brand. You change your logo here, add your name of your agency, your email, and your phone number, and then if you do bill a client via the Umbrella platform, and with your logo, your name, your phone number, and your email. Obviously, that's super important. Reporting section. So that scan the business, online footprint, and basically give you kind of a status overview of what's wrong and what's going well with their marketing. You are able to send it to them, look like a pro, and it creates high demand on the things that are not going well, because the report is kind of an objective view, if you will, at the business current marketing status. So the report has two views. By the way, we have this in the training in-depth as well, which is the overview. You can get a general score, how they're doing on their social, if they have a mobile optimized website, how they're doing on their paid search, how they're doing on their Google ranking opportunities, meaning their organic search. You have more on organic search here. What do they need to fix? How many backlinks they have? First content to display, meaning is their website coming up quickly? Is it optimized enough? Site conversions, if they have a booking widget of them, they have live chat, if they have accessibility on their website, if they have local listings. If they don't, by the way, it's an immediate sell, super quick. And whatever you're trying to sell to that specific business, you can always include a pro report as kind of a goodwill, added value when you talk to them before they become a client, so they can see their status. And also, you can go into the detail view and really have a more in-depth conversation about why this is an issue, right? So, and what the issue is. What I love about this report, it actually goes to explaining you and to the client why you need it. Right? So, for example, if they don't detect Yext, which is a business listing, and they don't detect reviews for this company, they would suggest a review gen, and they will explain why. This report will explain why reviews are so important for trust. So even for newbies that are coming on now, maybe watching this, and they're not you're not really entrenched yet in digital marketing in a way that you understand why you need each solution, the report is also like a little guide helping you with talking points as you talk with the customer. Use the report when you need it. Depending on the program that you have, you might have free reports included on a monthly basis as free report credits included as part of your program, or if you don't, you can purchase some credits and create these reports. Websites, we already went through this. Tools and resources. Tools is really dependent on the program that you have. You might have a tool that we want you to use as part of that program. Like for example, for a near me solution, we have a tool called Signal Boost, which helps with ranking a business on the 3-pack. But go to the training if it's relevant for your program. The training will tell you what type of tool you should use. Resources is a system-wide program agnostic. So for example, let's say you want to be working with a dentist and you want to talk to them about things that you can do for them. So this will pull up some case studies. You have a Facebook case study on dentists.